Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. Haven't talked to you in a while. Keep the texts coming so I can know how you're doing. One thing I wanted to go over was a lot of people are asking about the foot tripod and what does that mean and why is that important. So first of all, the foot tripod, if you think of a tripod position, is going to be at the base of your big toe, the base of your little toe, and right here in the front of your heel. And if you were to trace these together, that forms a tripod. When you put your feet on the floor, you want those parts of your feet to be touching the floor. It doesn't mean that other parts can't also. It just means you want your weight to be evenly distributed through that tripod of your foot. Your feet is how your entire body contacts with the ground. So if you think about it, all your weight for every step that you take is going to go on to your feet. So the position of your feet affects your pelvis because it neurologically, fascially, the tissue in your feet connect to your pelvis. So if you have a loading issue in your pelvis, you're going to have problems with your feet, and the same way around. If you don't have proper loading on your feet, you could have problems in your low back. So lots of times people with neck issues, low back issues, knee issues can come from the feet. So when you think of that tripod, when you stand and when you walk, I want you to think of that part of your foot is what's touching the ground. So as I walk or do step-ups like the exercises that we did earlier, you're thinking of that entire part of your foot on the ground, because your little toe controls and connects all the way up to your outer hip, piriformis, hip rotators. The medial 3 toes connect into the glute, mid-hip, mid-pelvis, and the big toe fascially connects up to the adductor complex of the pelvis. So if we want stability here, we have to look how we load through our feet, alrighty? So when you do movements, and you're going to practice that like the movement we did last time, load onto that foot as you hinge that pelvis forward. Up, step, and feel and practice putting your weight on that foot. You can also practice by standing on one foot. Feel that tripod on the floor. Your hip is in a slight hinge, not from the rib, from the hip, and practice that single leg loading. All right? Your toes should feel long and wide. They shouldn't be gripping. That tripod should be nice and even on your foot, so your weight is even on that tripod. All right? So just keep balancing on one leg, feel that tripod, and if you need to release, go back to the video with the ball and release under your foot. Okay? So keep practicing that. It helps with balance, helps with low back pain, neck pain, also helps reduce the risks for falling. So we really want that. Alrighty? Talk to you later. Bye. Miss you.